Hi, I'm Drake, a student of Twin Flames Ascension School and Life Purpose class with Jeff and Shalia. And today I'm going to be doing a question and answer about the Divine Masculine, about me, and my journey just coming into the realization that I was a Divine Masculine in a female body. So, first question was, what was the process of accepting yourself as Divine Masculine? Um, for me, my process took a long time. When I was 6, I knew it was different. I knew that there was a word to how I was feeling, but I couldn't quite comprehend it at the time because I was just so young and my mind really didn't have that knowing. But ever since I was young, I would always just wear guys' clothing and want to do guys' things. Every time someone would try to put me in a dress or paint my nails or have me wear makeup, it felt like I was forcing myself to do something that wasn't really me. And when I was forced into the societal gender norms, that's when I started getting even more frustrated with myself because I didn't want to be a girl. I wanted to be a boy, and I knew that that's what felt right. Growing up, I hung out a lot with my dad, and we would go into the men's bathroom together, and I thought nothing of it. It was natural, and he took me in there with him so he could watch me, and it felt that's where I was supposed to be. And when I went in there and just did my business, it was a very fun time for me, right? I never had the appearance of a woman when I was growing up. It's just I always wanted to be male and perceived as male, and everyone would come around saying, "Oh, is this your son?" And then my dad would go, "No, this is my daughter," and I would feel crushed inside. But that happened for a few years, and then when I was around 12, I came across a YouTube video of somebody who was explaining that they were transgender and what that meant, and as soon as I saw it, it was this light bulb that just clicked off in my head, and I said, this is who I am, and I instantly accepted myself, and because I knew that that's what I had been feeling, and I just went deeper into that knowing, and having me get the haircut or change my clothes even more, so just felt really relieving to me and just peaceful because I knew that this was my next step and this is who I truly was. Yeah. So the next question is, why is it necessary to choose to transition? You can do it whenever, but eventually you have to. Why? It's actually not necessary to transition because it's not about the outside, right? If you are a divine masculine and you feel that with every fiber of your being inside of you, then that's who you are. It doesn't matter about your body and how you present yourself, right? You can choose to transition all the way like me. For example, you can have the beard, you can get the top surgery, you can go on testosterone, but that's not always the case, right? Your journey is for you and you only, and is going to look different for anyone, right? For some divine masculines, they may choose to, not cut their hair or still wear makeup, right? There's no right way to do it, and if you force yourself to do something that you're not ready for, then that can be detrimental to your mental being, right? There's no need to compare yourself on your journey. We're all walking different paths with different lessons in different times, and if it's not the right time for you to, for example, go on testosterone or get top surgery, then it's not, right? And some people may feel comfortable with not having top surgery or going on testosterone. So it's all about where you are and how you're feeling at the present moment. And when you are in check with yourself and your feelings and your emotions, then you can go from there. But you don't have to be looking like me to be a divine masculine, right? You can choose to express yourself in any which way you want, and that's perfect for you because that's how God designed you. So yeah. Was I always comfortable with my true identity? Did you struggle, and how did you handle it? Um, I wasn't at first. I was very scared that I wouldn't be supported, and I I just was terrified of being bullied or having someone not accept me, and terrified of using the men's bathroom and really making that change, because I always had it in the back of my mind of, oh, okay, maybe someone will beat me up, or because I'm transgender, and they're gonna find out, right? So I went through all that processing and all that fear, but in the end, when I did come out, I was very supported, and I had a huge system of people around me who believed in me and were there to help me no matter what. So, in school, I wasn't bullied in school. I was kind of the popular kid. I had a lot of friends, and people were just very loving and accepting. So when I was in that environment, it helped me to grow and just accept myself even more. But it was always this feeling of, I'm okay, and no matter what happens, I'm going to be okay as long as I accept myself, right? Because I wasn't transitioning for anybody else. I was doing it for me. So if somebody had a problem with me, that's their problem, and it just reiterated the fact to me that this is who I am, and I'm not afraid of who I am. And you don't have to be afraid of who you are too, right? People who love you unconditionally are going to be there and accept you. And the people that don't, they don't love you, and there's no reason for them to be in your lives, right? Them leaving is just going to make room for the people who actually do love you. So there's no need to worry. Yeah, you are always going to be loved no matter what, and who you are going to be loved by is it's God's job, right? God is going to love you through whoever he sends. So there's no need to worry about that. Just choose to accept yourself and be with yourself. Okay. How did I feel about myself when I came to Twin Flames Universe? When I came to Twin Flames Universe, I was actually like numbed out to how I felt about myself. I thought that I was really confident and I was embodying my masculinity, and I was very masculine and just, yeah, I got everything figured out, right? I have no problems. I accept myself, and this is what's gonna go on, and I'm totally fine, But when I got there, and all the healing started to rise, with what my twin flame was reflecting to me, and just upsets that were triggering me, I realized, oh no, I actually have a lot of buried stuff that hasn't been healed. So I was just hit with that, and it was okay, because again, I was supported there, but I didn't have all my stuff figured out like I thought I did. Okay, so what helped you go deeper with yourself since Twin Flames Universe? The coaches and just the support that was there. When I had my coaching sessions with my coach, Keely, she was just very gentle with guiding me and helped me feel my feelings and really get into those dark places that I didn't want to look. So as I healed and chose to make that decision, I was supported and I was loved, and that helped me love myself even more. So I'm very grateful that I came to this work, because if I didn't, I would have never known all of these places that I had to heal inside of me. I went back to my inner child that felt frustrated and trapped. I went back to my teenage self that felt hurt or this and that, and hurt in relationships, and I just loved him. And it was a very enlightening experience for me. And I healed my relationship with God and myself and my twin flame, and I had all these bonuses. So it's just been really, really amazing to have all this support. And without the support, I wouldn't have been able to go deeper with myself and my masculinity. So thank you, everybody that's helped me. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, so last question. Did another shift happen with myself since I came into Harmonious Union? I can say that yes, definitely it has. I feel much more confident in my being, in my masculinity, there's this power there that wasn't really connected before Harmonious Union. It's just like this truth and this power with God, and knowing that nothing can come between me and my masculinity, right? There's nobody better than me, right? We're all equal, we're all God's children. There's no like, and I'm good enough for love, and I'm good enough for my twin flame, because I would really struggle with that aspect of, am I good enough? Is she gonna love me? You know, do I have to be more masculine? Do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? But throughout healing, it was just, no, I love myself and I can be myself, and that is enough. And I don't need to be a certain way to be loved. So that's kind of what really shifted, was I am loved no matter what, and I don't have to be any other way than myself to be loved. Yeah. So that's the end of the question and answer, but I do have a message for anybody watching that is, you know, maybe struggling or not sure if they're the divine masculine, or feeling like they're a divine masculine in the feminine body, right? What I want you to know is that, you know, you're not alone. There's people going through this, right? I've went through it. I've felt everything you're feeling. You know, the fear of when you first realized, the fear of when you had to come out, the fear of just being there and being yourself in front of everybody, right? So it's all okay, and you're okay for feeling like this, and you're gonna get through it. So there's no need to panic, and you are actually so supported in coming out, because this is what God wants you to be. This is how God created you. So when you make that choice to just really embody all of who you are, you're going to be supported no matter what it looks like, right? There is no right way to do this journey. There's no right way to be a man. You're gonna figure that out. It's gonna come naturally to you, right? I'm still figuring out myself. I'm still figuring out how I want to express myself, what I'm passionate about, what my desires are as a masculine, you know, or how I just present myself in general, how I dress, how I style my hair. You know, it's an everlasting journey, right? You're always figuring it out. So if you're at square one, you know, you're doing well, and you don't need to rush. You don't need to get to the finish line yet. The journey is what is going to feel amazing. So let everything come up, and just know that as it comes up, that you are loved and you will be loved, right? You have a twin flame. They're not gonna care about your body. They're not gonna care about how you look, because they're in love with your soul. They're in love with you. And they're gonna love you unconditionally, right? So you can say goodbye to feeling like, oh, is my partner gonna accept me? Is my partner gonna love me? Right? You can say goodbye to that, because your twin flame is perfect for you, and you, yes, you were designed perfectly for them, right? I'm perfect for my twin flame, and I chose this body, and she loves me just how I am and accepts me. And the reason why that is because God loves you and accepts you exactly how you are, because he created you, right? He didn't create an imperfection. He didn't create a mistake, right? He created perfection, and that is the only thing that God knows. So you can be safe and secure in that, knowing that you are supported, and again, you are completely loved, and it's completely okay to be yourself. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out other videos that are going to be coming up with other students, and just like, subscribe, check the description box down below for some juicy links. I'll link Twin Flame Ascension School, our support group, where you can find all the support you need in your journey. If you're struggling with twin flames, you're struggling with your identity, we can help and we want to be there for you. So just check out all the resources, and I will see you in the next video.